I thought we'd talk a little bit about NFL Redzone, which we had found out that Disney and ESPN had acquired the rights to the NFL Network and the NFL Redzone, and everybody was concerned that Disney or ESPN may ruin Redzone, because obviously for many, many years now, Scott Hansen has been the host of NFL Redzone, and has always been 7 hours of commercial-free football. Start now. With the famous lines that Scott Hansen says every single Sundays as we get into the Sunday slate of games on the NFL. But apparently Scott Hansen was on the Pat McAfee show, and apparently he says that apparently this year there will be commercials.
Can you give us a preview of what it's going to sound like on Sunday there?
Yeah.
I'm going to close my eyes.
Oh, man. Let me before I do it, can I just say one thing? When it comes, I'm the host of the show.
What if I said no?
Right?
What if I would have said no right there? You said, can I say one thing?
I'd run through the stop sign. The business folks handle the business.
Oh, boy.
And I have no say over different elements that could or could not be in the show.
Okay.
And so I'll just tell you right now, when you see me come on the air here, we're going to hit the Octo Box. We've got 8 games in the early window, taking you around all the different cities. And then when we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, it's been more than 250 days since the first full NFL Sunday, but we are back. And 7 hours of Red Zone football starts now.
Oh,
wow. Well said.
I realize that might be a slight change to some of you, but that's what the catchphrase will be going forward.
We all understand what the NFL is, okay? We all understand what the NFL is. As soon as we heard it's in 50 million homes and everybody's watching it, we knew immediately that there's going to be commercials dropped in there. Now, they already started doing commercials with the LRAPs. They already started sliding those in now.
True.
You guys are saying commercial-free football, and I saw a fucking Lowe's ad on my screen as
they were doing that a bit last year.
We're certainly getting money from commercial stuff, though.
All right, yeah, kind of like what he just did there. Kind of that's kind of what NFL Redzone was doing a little bit last year, where you just have like an ad pop in, and when you still see the games and stuff in like a picture-in-picture type thing. So that I didn't really have much of a problem with. But apparently, according to Scott Hansen, he went on to reiterate it's actually going to be full-blown commercials where they will cut away from the Red Zone games and will go to commercial. However, it may not be all doom and gloom there for you NFL Red Zone fans, myself included, because when I heard that news, I was like, oh, well, here comes Disney and ESPN, killing, NFL Red Zone, even though I guess Disney already killed ESPN once. They're trying to resurrect it now. But even though, so I got a little concerned. However, Adam Schefter, for those of you who in the sports world know that he's one to follow for news and tidbits, he added some clarity on his social media account. He stated that NFL Red Zone is 7 hours, which equals 420 minutes. Over that time, viewers will be served 1 to 2 total minutes of ads in 15-second increments. So this comes out to anywhere between 0.25% and 0.5% of the total time, considerably less than other sports entertainment programs. So 1 to 2 total minutes of ads in 15-second increments. So I don't know how that's going to play out. He made it sound like it's going to be a little bit better than people were kind of fearing. I'm at the point where it's kind of like, well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they ruin the experience and I have to cancel my sports package on my YouTube TV. Because if it's just going to be where, we're not going to be seeing, everything we want to see in the NFL when it comes to, fantasy football, especially. I'm one of those players. And it's a great thing to watch where you see all the scores and highlights for all the games throughout the league. Hopefully, if there's something happens during a commercial, they'll go back and say, all right, this happened on a commercial break. So let you know this is what happened during the game. So we'll wait and see how bad this is. But I know a lot of people were not thrilled about it. They were already talking about boycotting NFL Red Zone to kind of send a message to ESPN. And I totally understand where they're coming from. I totally get it. Because if they end up ruining it for me, I may not watch Red Zone either. I mean, I may just watch my local team, which is my Indianapolis Colts. And then, of course, whatever the nationally televised game is around 4 o'clock or whatever it is on Fox. So I may end up to start going back to that, which is what a lot of people do anyway, and catch the highlights on X or YouTube or whatever it may be for all the other games, which kind of sucks because, like I said, I enjoy watching it live as it happens, kind of watching my fantasy scores go up at the same time while as I'm watching the play happen on TV. We'll have to wait and see how it ends up going. But right now, it definitely was not something that went over with a lot of fans, no doubt about it. Thank you for checking out this clip from the Dragon's Den podcast. If you like what you saw here, please consider checking out our full podcast every single Friday night here on the channel, live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on Rumble. And until our next video, guys, take care, and God bless.